Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Call 475-2610 or stop in and see us at our office in George, where you can have all your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
Well, we've got about 11 minutes or so before starting lineups at the home of the Mustangs. Mustangs hosting MOC Floyd Valley in a boys-only night out. They've had a freshman game and a junior varsity game, which just concluded. Now we're ready to line up the varsity here for the third game in our triple header. Boys' night out here at GLR. And we've got the pep band warming up the crowd in the corner over there. We've got John Shook in the booth here. We got people coming up to John and offering him advice on the broadcast here tonight. So we're ready to go. I'm going to let you hear from a few of our sponsors and the pep band as we get nearing toward the beginning of this ball game. You're listening to the GLR Radio Network.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. WeMoveBins.com on the internet and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com is the destination for anything you need to handle your grain. Looking anywhere else would be in vain. Call Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com.
The cost of health care and insurance is on everyone's mind nowadays. Rates and costs keep rising, but there's good news that can help you save for medical expenses. You may be eligible for a health savings account, which allows you to save for medical expenses and even get a tax deduction. Health savings accounts are flexible, tax-free, and yours when you need it. For details and straight answers on a health savings account, count on Security Savings Bank, Larchwood, Inwood, Canton, and George. Member FDIC.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch. You'll be feeling really great when you're filling up your plate at Pizza Ranch. 'Cause life tastes better down at Pizza Ranch. It's where life tastes better, so round 'em up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Whoa, that's good. Well, stay tuned at the end of this broadcast for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game, sponsored by the George Pizza Ranch. I'm going to bring John up into the booth here now. Welcome to the booth here, John.
Well, thank you. Just got up here now, so yeah, you've said already. I think that the MOC is in town tonight,
yes.
Right? So the
Dutch.
This is the last Siouxland Conference game of the year here.
This is it.
Yep.
We are witness to history in the making here.
Right. They will be starting tournaments here next week. So anyway, MOC come to town here. They got a record of 10 wins and 9 losses, and they're scoring 58 points a game. And the Mustang boys have a record of 14 wins and 6 losses. and we're used to scoring about 66 points a game. And the last time these two teams met was January 5th, and we was down there, and the MOC come out ahead 53-40. So we're hoping for a different outcome tonight here as the MOC boys come here to the Mustang Gym.
Yes, indeed. So this will be a kind of a rematch, you might say, and both teams have seen how the other stacks up, and so we're going to see how they adjust and what their season in between then and now has taught them and how it manifests on the court here tonight. So.
Yeah. And I've kind of talked to a few people, and I just don't know what's all got to take place. But Sheldon is playing West Lyon tonight, and Sioux Center's playing Boyden Hull. But if we win this and West Lyon beats Sheldon, we could be third in the conference this year.
Yeah.
We might wind up fourth. I don't know just how it's. Just kind of depends on how those other games all turn out too. Yep.
It's always interesting how that all gets tallied up at the end of the season. But in any case, the brackets are out, and Mustangs will play next Thursday night, I believe.
That would be next Thursday night on February 15th. Yeah, we will. We drew a bye, and Central Lyon will be playing Siouxland Christian over there at Central Lyon on Monday night. And then whoever wins there will come over here to George, and we'll be playing them, Central Lyon or Siouxland Christian, at 8 o'clock. There's an earlier game that night here, and Boyden Hull will be taking on Trinity Christian at 6:30. So Mustangs will be playing the second game next Thursday night.
It's slated for an 8 o'clock start, but it'll be after the first game.
That's right.
And probably won't start a lot earlier than that. If it did start early, it would be by a couple of minutes. But
yeah, maybe it could be 10 minutes earlier, but more than likely not. Maybe, close to 8 o'clock.
They allot for about 90 minutes for a varsity game, and a lot of that is dependent on if the score gets close at the end and there's a lot of fouls and free throws and timeouts, and if it's a close game, then that can stretch it out a little bit. But if anything, it won't be a lot earlier, but it might be a few minutes later. So we'll be on the air that night to bring you the live action here from the home of the Mustangs. And with any luck and the creek don't rise, we'll have our vantage point up here in the home of GLR Radio. We've got a nice sign being that's been put up here
really
by the sports boosters here. The GLR Sports Booster Club sponsored some really nice signage on the front of this media center that was built during Genius Week.
You sent me a picture of it on the phone.
Yeah.
But when I seen it in person tonight, it just was way 10 times better than the picture on the phone.
Well, you saw mostly my thumb because I had my thumb in the way of the camera.
That's what it was. It was your thumbnail there.
So you don't see the thumb now when you look at it just from the court. So doesn't it look great though?
Yeah, it looks better without the thumb on there.
Right.
Yeah,
right indeed.
And then there was on that picture that you took, I think there was a little reflection of your face on there.
Oh, that made it.
That really spoiled it. Spoiled it.
That's why we're faces for radio.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're faces for radio. Well, we got 4 minutes to go here before tip-off time here, and so we'll keep you a little bit more informed in how things go here when the George Little Rock boys play on Thursday night. So. We want to thank Klaus and Diane Nagel, Galen and Deb TeHark, Ryan and Charlotte Klinkenberg, and Mark and Amy Haken for bringing you this Siouxland Conference matchup between the MOC boys and George Little Rock Mustangs.
I want to thank them indeed.
Yep. We got other sponsors, Little Rock Community Foods there in the grocery store, and we sure want to thank them for all season long for sponsoring the games here, as well as Skinny Construction out of Sheldon. You can just call 712-540-2434, Skinny Construction. They'll build you a building or they'll remodel a building and tin a building. Just call them and they'll give you a free estimate. So we want to thank Skinny Construction as well as Little Rock Community Foods for their sponsorship all year long there to bring you these basketball games.
Yes, you can be thankful for them because they made it possible for us to bring you this broadcast whenever possible, live and while it happens. And then you can go back and listen later
Yes.
if you weren't able to listen live. So thank you very much to all our sponsors all season long. And we'll be able to broadcast a couple of nights extra yet before we're all done. And that's because our gym is the home venue for the bracketed tournament here. So
for 2 games at least on Thursday night, on February 15th, as well as Tuesday night on the 20th. On
Right.
the 20th, yes.
So next Thursday and the following Tuesday, we can bring you some live radio action here
And
for some basketball.
in case our boys would keep winning, they would be playing at Sioux Center then on February 22nd there.
Yeah, that's following Thursday. So we have the possibility of a Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday lineup starting next week. So it's the next couple of weeks on the schedule, and we have to watch and see how the games play out. But tonight we've got our kind of a special night here. We've got the boys' night out, final night of the Siouxland Conference basketball season here for the GLR Mustangs, and about a minute and a half to go here. So we'll have our starting lineups, and then we'll be ready for our tip-off.
Yep, and I don't know if you was with us last night on the GLR radio, but we traveled over to Lamar's Galen Catholic in kind of a bad weather, a lot of snow on the roads and everything, and moved the game up an hour earlier. They did, and 6 o'clock game. Our girls played their first round tournament there, and they lost that game, so our girls are done for the year. But was an exciting game over there too at Lamar's Galen Catholic, and so Lamar's Galen Catholic now will go on to play Akron Westfield. And our girls lost that game last night. The score was 59-46 in favor of Galen Catholic. So the George Little Rock Pep Band going at it pretty strong here, sounding good tonight too. Yep, they got the volume.
So we're ready for our starting lineups here in just a moment.
And so there's the buzzer there. House announcements here now. Referees coming up here to the scorer's bench there and waiting for all the announcements, and we'll be ready to go here shortly. And we want to welcome the Dutchman here from MOC Floyd Valley to the gym tonight. And a junior, number 11, will be the starting here. Eli Tegrotenhuis, wearing number 11. Then a senior wearing number 13, Roman DeYoung. A senior, Trenton DeHaan, wearing 23. And a junior wearing 33, Josiah Jensen. And a junior wearing 51, Austin Yeltema. Head coach there is Lauren DeYoung, assisted by Brady Baker and Adam Duhan. Now for our George Little Rock Mustangs. A senior wearing number 0, Jaden Malden. And a junior wearing number 5, Lucas Nagel. A senior wearing number 12, Josh Haken. And a junior wearing number 20 tonight, Caleb Tahark. And a junior wearing number 23, Landon Jumbach. And they're coached by Greg DeBoer and Brian Leuenberger. And the assistant coach is Ed Jumbach. Now our national anthem by our George Little Rock Mustang Band. a job well done as usual there. So it was a cold one out today. It was 1 degree at one time, I know. I don't know if it got below 0, but it was cold. But I bet things will heat up here in the gym tonight. So we had, like you said earlier, had a freshman and JV game. Our freshman boys won by, I believe, 3 points or something like that it was. And JV boys lost by maybe 5 or 7. I'm not sure what it was score. And so we're ready for the tip-off here. Lucas Nagel jumping center against number 33, and that is Zaya Jensen there. So Mustangs in the white uniforms, MOC in the purple uniform. Ball controlled by Caleb DeHart there, our Mustang boys. Josh Aiken bringing the ball up in the front court there. Passes over to Malden, over to Nagel. Jumback, a nice pass by Jumback to Malden. Malden puts a shot up, got blocked, but Caleb DeHart gets the rebound and puts her in for 2 points.
Dutch now into their front court.
And a shot.
We've got a cameraman here now for ESPN.
Okay. That was Roman DeYoung got a 2-pointer there for the MOC, so we're all tied up 2-2. Caleb DeHart right in the paint there. Passes it back out to Jumback. Jumback puts a 3 up, no good.
2-2 our score. 7-10, counting down here. Roman DeYoung drives into the paint. Traveled.
Yep.
Well defended by Caleb DeHart.
So here Mustangs come again on offense here. Caleb DeHart passes ahead to Nagel. Back over to Josh Aiken. Malden in the far corner. Aiken around the top of the circle. Passes back to Malden. Caleb DeHart, the far right corner. Malden with a 3 and count it for Malden. Jaden Malden with a 3-pointer. 5-2 now our score.
Eli to Grotenheis, takes it all the way to the block. Dishing back out to DeYoung. 3-pointer no good. Rebound rattled around and into the hands of Nagel.
Yep.
Ahead to Aiken, and now Nagel across the timeline.
Passed over to Caleb DeHart. Pass back to Jumback. Jumback give it to Nagel at the free throw line, and no, off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Rebounded in the hands of MOC.
To Grotenheis to bring it across the timeline. Down to the corner to Trenton DeHaan. DeHaan tries the shot and off the side of the backboard.
Here comes Josh Aiken, coast to coast, puts one in for 2 points.
DeHaan hustled on his horse to get there, but could not stop the shot from Aiken.
7-2 our score here. 5:51 to go in the first quarter.
DeHaan now at the elbow, going to drive to his right, spin to his left. Runs into a brick wall of 2 Mustang players.
That's a turnover on MOC, and so Mustangs will have the ball here again, right in front of our own bench. Caleb DeHart ready to put the ball in play. Got a few substitutions for MOC already. Oh, what do we have here?
Well, they've got a Dutchman saying the ball was tipped.
Oh.
They're going to confer here at half court, and he says he didn't see it, so it'll be Mustang basketball, I'm thinking.
Nope. Referee said it's Mustang basketball. So here we go. Josh Aiken bringing the ball up. Passes into Nagel. Nagel in the far right side to Malden. Malden cross-court pass to Jumback. Now over. Nice pass from Caleb DeHart to Nagel. And now Nagel misses a shot. Malden gets a rebound. Puts it up. No good.
Yeah, DeHaan clears the rebound. Throws it behind Roman DeYoung.
Yep, turnover there on MOC. So Mustangs with the ball right in front of where the band is always playing over there. Caleb DeHart now with the ball, bringing it up across the front court. And Josh Aiken, pass over to Malden. Malden looked at a 3, passes far in the corner to Caleb DeHart. Malden puts a 3 up again, and in and out, just practically halfway down, but come out of there.
Jansen now to Graham Mayrose. Ball tipped around into the pass into DeHaan, stolen away.
Oh, and he got tripped up. Caleb DeHart. And that's going to be a foul on number 5. Kyle T. Grotenheis. So we have a timeout. Did MOC call the timeout?
Yep, timeout on the floor.
Yep, it was MOC.
7-2 the score. Mustangs got off to an early lead here. Orange City, Floyd Valley has had a few shots just not fall and a couple of errant passes. A couple of unforced errors there. So the Mustangs will have the ball as we come back from the timeout with a 7-2 lead and 4:44 on the clock.
Josh Aiken in possession of the ball, passes over to Malden, far left side there. Josh Aiken around the top of the circle. Josh going to drive in, got cut up. Caleb DeHark had now a three-pointer by Josh Aiken, no good. Rebounded by Malden. Malden right under the basket, puts one up, no good.
DeHaan with a rebound. Going to take it around the left side.
And a charging foul on
DeHaan just feeling pressure here to put some points on the board and put his shoulder down, knock Malden to the hardwood.
Roman DeYoung checking back in for MOC.
Trenton DeHaan sitting down with his first foul. 2 team fouls on MOC Floyd Valley. None yet on the Mustangs.
Still the score, 7-2 here in favor of the Mustangs. Ball over to Jumback in the far right corner across the court from us. Jumback passes it back to Josh Aiken. Josh Aiken bringing it around to the left side here. Now back to Jumback. Caleb DeHark back to Jumback at the top of the circle. Jumback going to drive in, puts a little 10-foot jump shot up, no good. Off the hands of Jensen. So it will remain in the hands of the Mustang boys under our own basket. So 2 more subs coming in there for Grotenhuis coming in, as well as Yeltima. Josh Aiken with the ball, inbound pass to Malden. Back over to Jumback. Back to Malden. Back over to Jumback. Cross-court passes there. Now Caleb DeHart getting double-teamed inside there and got the ball stripped out of his hand.
Then Calsbeek took it away. Now Calsbeek will set a screen, and Roman DeYoung will get it down to him in the low corner. Around the top of the key again to Eli to Grotenhuis. Driving to the right now into the paint, dishing out. And that's a drive into the paint. A jump fake and a shot up for Alex Van Calsbeek. Shot up and good for the 6'3 sophomore. Makes it 7-4.
So Mustangs now with the ball here. Jumback, far left side. Way cross-court pass to Malden. Malden puts up a little 6-foot shot, it looked like, but he passed the ball over to Jensen, and now we're going to get a traveling call. So a turnover. Matt Haken checking in, as well as Blake Johnson, and Malden and Jumback setting down for the Mustang boys. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and our score's kind of been staying the same here at 7-4 in favor of the Mustangs.
To Grotenhuis driving to his left, ball tipped, and Mustangs steal it.
Aiken going to go coast to coast. Ball got taken away by number 11.
To Grotenhuis just so quick, swiped it away and took it back from Haken. And now he's across the timeline for the Dutchman. Again into their front court. They're around to the right side of Yeltima. Yeltima into DeHaan. DeHaan has it swiped away in front of him. Blake Johnson takes it away. Goes down to the corner.
Blake Johnson, now Haken with a three-pointer, and count it for Josh Haken.
So credit Blake with getting way down low into the court and then dishing back to Haken in rhythm.
Yep, got to give Johnson a lot of credit there for getting that ball in.
There's an answer from Roman DeYoung, makes a three of his own. Got knocked to the ground, or at least he portrayed that, and no call.
And the score is 10-7 in favor of the Mustangs. 1:54 to go. Blake Johnson passed into Matt Haken. Now back over to Josh. Josh looked at a three again. Josh Haken passes over to Nagel. Nagel, a little 6-foot jumper, no good. And
Caleb
nice
DeHart
follow. Picking up the garbage there and puts her in for 2 points. Makes our score 12-7.
There's Roman DeYoung, tries to pass through and threads the needle between two Dutchmen. Missed the Trenton DeHaan target he had
So
dialed in.
Jaden Malden, Peyton Malden checking in, as well as Landon Jumback.
Graham Mayrose, Kyle DeGrotenhuis back in.
So
we've got 5 players on each team here back into the ball game.
All over to
Pass to
Blake
Blake.
Johnson. Blake, nice
Nice
had
idea.
a good job there. Blake Johnson was going to pass it into Matt Haken, but just maybe a little bit too low a pass. Matt could not get a hold of it.
Right idea there, Blake.
That would have been an easy 2 points.
Well, here's Mayrose, turns around at underneath.
There was a travel, but nothing called.
Extra step gotten away with there. Malden
now
gets
over
it to Blake.
Yep, Blake Johnson quickly head to Jumback. Jumback driving the baseline. They're going to get a charging foul on Jumback. So that's the first team foul on our Mustang boys. So referees talking to MOC boy a little bit there. Didn't like the call, but it was a charging foul on Jumback. So 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Boy, Blake Johnson is riding him all the way.
Like the Burlington train there, John. Graham Mayrose trying to get contact out of Blake, and he's just not getting the foul called. He's way at the top of the arc, in fact he lost the ball, kept his curly kneel dribble going, and he'll get the ball back,
and now
fouled
Blake
from behind.
Blake's going to get a foul, reaching in there, slapping in.
Mayrose worked on him that entire possession for the Dutchman, and Blake committed the foul late in the possession. 38 seconds left.
I know, I'd hate to have Blake guarding me out there.
Ball lost by MOC behind
by Blake Johnson. Oh, and now Blake, what a quick little guy.
Tries the pass, gets it.
And
gets it ahead, but a follow by DeHaan with a 2-hand dunk follow up and good. 12-9 the score.
Jumback with a three-pointer and count it there for Jumback.
So
that got the crowd awake here. Jumback
woke everybody up. 15-9 our score. Mayrose going to the right now, dishing to DeHaan.
Boy, there's a lot of charging fouls going on here and nothing called there. Matt Haken got laid right down to the ground. Could have either been a charge or else a block on Matt Haken, but nothing called. 15-9 after 1 quarter of play in favor of our Mustang boys.
We'll be back after this.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. We move bins.com on the internet and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com's the destination for anything you need to handle your grain. Looking anywhere else would be in vain. Call Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com.
Well, after 1 period of play, Mustangs with a 15-9 lead. The Dutch will inbound to start the second period.
So the Dutch with the ball here now. DeHaan back over to Jensen.
Now DeHaan takes it into the paint. Nice underhand pass to Yeltema. No good on the shot.
But there's going to be a foul called on the Mustang boy. Jaden Malden picks up his first foul. So 3 team fouls on the Mustangs, 2 on. So that will put
that was a
Yeltema.
Good pass there by DeHaan to find Yeltema open.
Yeltema's at the line to shoot 2.
So just 20 seconds gone here in the period. Yeltema's free throw up and good. Makes it 15-10.
It's the first free throw shot in the game here.
And the first and second are both good by Yeltema for the Dutch. 15-11 our score.
Caleb DeHart now with the ball. Passes ahead to Nagel. Jumback with a 3 again from the far left side. No good.
And here's the pass quickly ahead to Ultima, stops on the wing. They'll swing it around to the top, and DeYoung now to Grotenheis, takes the screen, goes back to the paint. Now DeHaan will pop from three. No.
And Nagel
Lucas
with the
a big rebound. Good position and good
jump back, pass it back
there.
now over to Josh Aiken in the front court. Josh on the far right side, Nagel and jump back right, and a three-point shot up by Josh Aiken, no good.
Tip from Nagel, no good, and the rebound to DeHaan to Grotenheis will bring it quickly up. They'll swing it around the left side. Roman DeYoung at the elbow, and then he'll dish to number 33.
No, it's going to be a foul on Nagel.
Josiah Jansen. He's such a power forward there. Works his way right through the defense. Got his basket made.
So he'll be at the line to shoot one. Free throw is up and good there for Jensen. 15-14 our score here. 6:35 to go in the second quarter. Josh Aiken with the ball. Pass over to Nagel. Now Malden into the paint. Puts a shot up. No good. Rolled off the glass and rim and rebounded into hands of DeHaan.
So MOC now with a chance to get back into the lead here with a made basket. Pass into DeHaan. He's trapped under there, and he's going to get a shot off. So strong and tall in there. Got a shot off and made it.
So that's the first lead for MOC. 16-15 our score. Josh Aiken back over to Malden. Malden driving the baseline. Puts a shot up and good.
That's essentially fast break points there for the Mustangs.
So Mustangs regain the lead here, 17-16.
DeYoung will take it into the paint. He's at the free throw line. Backdoor pass to
that
Jansen.
Was too easy, too easy.
Nice play. 18-17 Dutch.
So Josh Aiken passes over to Malden. Malden into Nagel. Jump back now on the far left side here. Out at the three-point line. Passes across to Caleb TeHark. Back over to jump back. Now Nagel.
Tipped away from TeHark, and it's into the hands of the Dutch. DeHaan, nice pass inside. Ball shot off the glass. No good by Jansen.
Here comes Caleb TeHark here now. Holds the dribble up. Passes over to Nagel. Nice pass from Nagel to Caleb TeHark, and Caleb finishes with 2 points and got fouled too.
Solid move there by the combo players of Lucas and Caleb.
Yep, so Caleb has Matt Hagan checking in, Blake Johnson checking in, as well as Peyton Malden. And Caleb TeHark will be at the free throw line to shoot one here. Our score 19-18 in favor of Mustangs. This is the first shot we've had at free throws here now in this game, and Caleb's free throw is up and good.
Makes it 20-18. 3-point play for Caleb TeHark. 5 minutes left here in the half. Pass inside to number 43, Van Kalsbeek, and just off of the trajectory it needed to be. Out of bounds, Mustang ball.
So Haken now with the ball into the paint. Passes to he's going to pass to his brother Matt, and Matt just did not get a hold of it, or did it get tipped?
No, it tipped out of bounds by
tipped.
the Dutch.
Okay, so it belongs to the George Lerock. Yeah,
Dutch were fortunate because Matt had a great play there.
And Caleb TeHark, a nice move to the bucket, and count it for two on the inbound pass.
Nice soft touch over the defense there.
So Caleb TeHark with 9 points already so far tonight.
And look at Matt. Look at Matt with the steal and the save in to Peyton Malden.
There comes
Malden's going to keep his
going
dribble.
All the way. Now Josh Haken at the three-point line. Looked at a three-point. Gives it his brother Matt. Passes over to and that somebody cut when they wasn't supposed to, and it's a turnover.
There's a force, and look at Caleb put the brakes on, and it rolled in between his legs.
Yep. And now Caleb got fouled by number 3, Mayrose. Huh?
Mayrose giving a little advice to the official, who quieted him with a look.
Oh yes. So Nagel into the game for Caleb TeHark now. Caleb's taking a seat there.
Caleb getting his first breather here of the ball game. Mayrose guarding on Josh Haken.
Peyton Malden with the ball. Passes over to Blake
Peyton
Johnson.
had a partial pass and had to go get it back for himself.
Oh, a nice
from Blake.
pass there from Blake Johnson to Nagel. Nagel finishes with 2 points.
6-point lead now for the Mustangs, 24-18. 3:50. DeHaan stuck at the top of the elbow is going to go to Mayrose. Mayrose around the screen. Going to take it into the paint, forcing the issue. Mayrose will get it back from Van Kalsbeek. Now back to Van
nice
Kalsbeek.
pass there.
Underneath, they had a little worked out play there, and Van Kalsbeek was wide open on the back door.
Yeah, great pass there to Van Kalsbeek there.
24-20 our score.
Matt Haken dishes off to Nagel. Now back. Blake Johnson in the far corner with a 3 and count it for Blake Johnson. And we got a timeout. MOC says, I want a timeout here. 27-20 our score here. Mustangs in the lead here. 3:12 to go in the second quarter.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch. You'll be feeling really great when you're filling up your plate at Pizza Ranch. 'Cause life tastes better down at Pizza Ranch. It's where life tastes better, so round 'em up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Pizza good. Thanks for buying that extra large family style pizza there, Craig. We got all this
right
pizza
now,
up here.
Beef
And
with
green olive with onion even.
Oh.
Put a little onion with it. It's great.
Onion, beef, and green olives.
Yep. What a pizza. So,
well,
here
we're
we
back
go.
to live action here after the timeout. Mustangs will be playing defense. Eli Grotenhuis will take it from Van Kalsbeek. He works on the half-court line. Blake
Boy.
Johnson playing hounding defense. Yeltema.
He just harasses people, doesn't he?
It's kind of a zone defense Mustangs are in. Down to Van Kalsbeek.
Oh, a nice block there by Matt Haken.
Haken.
Now pass up to Josh Haken. Josh Haken go all the way and count it for Josh Haken. 2 points.
Van Kalsbeek got clear up and hit his hand on the backboard to no avail. It's a 29-20 ball game. Mustangs hopping out to a little bit of a lead here again. Roma DeYoung skip past to Yeltema, top of the key, around the left side again. DeHaan, ball tipped. Mustangs
Peyton Malden
got it. Peyton's
Peyton
going to take
going
it.
all the way, and he got the ball stripped away, but no.
Last touch by
number 3.
Last touch by
Mayrose.
the Dutch. That even rhymes, John. That's a nice
last
ring
touch
to
by
it.
the Dutch, but Mayrose didn't think he touched it last there. Matt Haken now got the inbound pass, put a ball up, but got blocked. A lot of hustle there by Nagel, and we got a jump ball.
Jump ball, and it'll be possession arrow Mustangs.
So a lot of hustle by Nagel to get after that ball.
Nagel and Roman DeYoung in a Siouxland Conference wrestling bout there for the ball. It'll be a jump ball called, and the Mustangs will inbound with Blake Johnson throwing it into Matt Haken. Around to Josh, now to Peyton.
Peyton Malden in the paint there. Got to get out of the lane, and he finally does there now. Josh Haken with the ball. Dribbling on, passes over to Nagel. Blake Johnson to put up another 3 and no good, but rebounded into hands of Peyton Malden. Boy, on the floor, and he saves it.
And a 3.
And Josh Haken puts a 3 up, and now Blake Johnson picks up the and another block shot, and now Matt Haken got the shot blocked, but he got fouled, so that will put Matt Haken at the line to shoot 2.
Second chance points here for the Mustangs.
That foul was on Mayrose, right?
Second chance points.
No, it was on 43. It was on Ben Kelsbeck. So Matt Haken at the line to shoot 2. First one's up and off the back of the rim, no good. 29-20 our score here in favor of the Mustang boys. Matt Haken, second shot here, is up and good there.
Oh,
Count
yes.
it.
So our score 30-20. Minute 52 left in the second period. So MOC Floyd Valley had gone ahead by a point or two. Mustangs have slowly crept back up into the lead and now have a 10-point lead. Roman DeYoung Oh,
there goes Blake. Blake Johnson
Blake
just about had a steal again.
The Ultima came up with it. Roman DeYoung will calibrate a 3 and hit from that left wing spot.
That put her to a 7-point lead here now, 30-23. That Blake Johnson just to harass people all night long. Now Nagel with the ball, passes into Matt Haken.
Somehow he came out of there.
3-point shot up there by Blake Johnson, no good.
Ball
and
tipped,
ball tipped away.
Mustangs, 3 defenders took it away from Jansen. A minute left to go here.
So Blake Johnson with the ball, passed over to Josh Haken. Josh bringing it around the right side. Passes into he was a little bit
Johnson.
He was a little too far under the basket.
Last touch by Eli to Grotenheis.
Lauren DeYoung, he wanted the ball in his favor, but it was clearly off a MOC player right in front of Lauren. So
making the appeal, but
Peyton Malden taking a seat there.
Great officiating here tonight.
Yes, it is.
Conference brought out the best crew tonight. Here's
Nagel
a
puts a 6.
Great 6-footer, but no avail for the Mustangs. 40 seconds.
Yep, 40 seconds is right. 30-23 our score, and now that's out of the hands of Gieltima. So a turnover on MOC.
Unforced error by the Dutchman.
34 seconds. Somebody's got to help Josh out, and they do. Finally gets it in the hands of Nagel in the front court, and Nagel puts a shot up and counted. Now, an off-balance shot. It didn't look like the prettiest thing in the world, but it did fall in for Nagel.
Count it. 32-23 our score. 16 seconds to Grotenheis, looking for something here. He's at the tail of the Mustang logo. Blake just guarding him like a fiend. Blake's got a hand on it. It's into the hands of Jansen, and a foul called on the floor. 1.9 seconds rather.
On Nagel, was it?
I didn't see it. Yes, it's Lucas' second foul. Lucas taking a quick seat. Caleb coming in his stead. Time for a catch and shoot. 5 team fouls apiece. No bonus free throws here yet. And there probably won't be.
Nope.
There's a pass in and a tip out of bounds.
Oh, and another foul.
Oh, they're going to call that as a foul.
That's
going to be on Josh Haken as the ball was passed into DeHaan. The ball knocked out of bounds, but a foul called on the floor. Again, no free throws.
That's just the 16th foul on the Mustangs. 0.9 seconds to go in this half.
So just a catch and shoot opportunity here. Ball stolen away. Malden has a shot.
But wait.
It rolls off to the side of the rim from three-quarter court, a little more than three-quarter court. 7/8 court and off to the side. So as time expires, 32-23 is our score here at Mustang headquarters.
Yeah, good, exciting ball game here in Mustang land here. So got a 9-point lead here, Mustang boys. So we'll be back in a short, and I think we got a visitor coming up here, and so we'll be probably visiting with Tyler Glanzer. I think he's supposed to come up here in the booth and talk to me, and here he comes across the
here he
court.
comes.
So
we'll let you hear from a couple of our sponsors while Coach Tyler comes up for Coach's Corner.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. WeMoveBins.com on the internet and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com is the destination for anything you need to handle your grain. Looking anywhere else would be in vain. Call Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com.
So can you hear me okay there?
Yep.
Okay, good enough. So we got an exciting boys game going on here, 32-23. Mustangs leading by 9. But anyway, Tyler Glanzer come up in the booth here and talked to us here, and so I didn't get a chance to talk to him last night. We took had some kind of bad weather, bad roads going down to Lamar's Galen, and the snow and big drifts on it, finger drifts coming back home, and anyway, we was down there, had it on GLR radio, and your girls come out, Bliss playing the Ball of Fire, and then they was doing such a great job, and I thought we were coming here for a victory tonight, and then it seemed like the second half it just cooled off. So you got any thoughts here on the game there, Tyler?
Yeah, well, last night it's always difficult when your season comes to an end, especially a first-round tournament game. It was a game that we felt we were very prepared for. Spent a few days starting to, working on things that we thought Galen would do, and they didn't really surprise us that much last night as far as what they were going to do. Unfortunately, at the end of the second quarter, like you say, we were kind of in control. Built a little bit of a lead in the second quarter. It was kind of back and forth in the first quarter. I think both teams were just getting the, first tournament game jitters out. But then we settled in, and we're doing just fine there in the second quarter. And then the last 3 minutes of the second quarter or so, we just went on a stretch where we were turning the ball over and started to panic a little bit. Things that I haven't seen for a while, honestly. We play against the half-court press. Traps is not the first time we've seen a half-court trap. But we made some bad decisions and turned into turnovers and turned into easy points for Galen, and they were able to close out the half with a 5-point lead. Then in the third quarter, we got into some foul issues. I had 2 starters that got into some foul trouble in the third quarter, which didn't help. And you're right, shooting-wise, we were only 1 of 12 from 3-point and 15 of 35 from 2-point. And, of course, when you don't make shots, that makes everything a lot tougher.
Yeah, but in the first half, it seemed like we got second, third, and fourth, and fifth chances to put a shot up. We was rebounding the ball really well, I thought, in the first half, and it seemed like the second half, Galen Catholic, I don't know if they out-rebounded us, but seemed like they got every loose ball there was.
Yeah, they did. To end the game, they did have, I think it was a difference of 4 or something like that, but they did out-rebound us last night, which, again, is surprising to me because we've played teams much bigger than Galen and out-rebounded them. But, again, I guess I attribute that a little bit to the foul issues that we had. I mean, Winona Steenholm was one of them that was in foul trouble, and she's one of my best rebounders.
Yeah,
so
right. Well, I thought the girls matched up pretty well as a team, against him. They wasn't overly tall,
Yep.
It was, yeah. And I thought we're going to come out of here as a victory tonight, and I could just tell at the start of the game, I thought, yeah, we got a little bit more experience playing in the Siouxland Conference, playing a little tougher defense against us, and I thought our girls could handle that well, and they did the first half, but it just didn't work out for them the second half. So, kind of a tough loss for the girls. I'm sure they didn't want to go out that way either, and tough loss for a coach too. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, we always feel that way. Like you say, we know that we're going to have seasons where the wins are hard to come by in the Siouxland, but it's going to make us tougher. We're going to learn from it, and we'll be pretty prepared come tournament time. We definitely had our stretches where we were turning the ball over, but we also had our stretches where we simply weren't making shots. I can, now that I'm replaying the game a little bit back, Courtney Dykstra, one of our best 3-point shooters, had plenty of chances in the corner, which is a corner shot she's made pretty consistently all year. Just wouldn't fall for her. And Mackenzie Post too. Yep. She had good looks from 3, just weren't going to fall. And it's little things like that. You go 1 of 12, and it's not like we needed to make all 12. With the difference, the way it was, about a 10-point difference throughout. All we needed was 3 of them, and it would have changed.
It'd have been in the game. Yep.
Changed the game completely.
Yep. I don't remember how free throws went, but I suppose they got a lot more free throws. Like we was in foul trouble a little bit with 2 or 3 of our girls, and they probably was at the line more, and I just don't remember if they shot a lot more free throws than we did. Probably did.
They did shoot quite a few. We did get 20 attempts, and we made 13 of them, which isn't a horrible percentage. It was mostly shooting percentages from the other parts, 3 and 2-point, that we struggled.
So, yep. So the boys' game here got an exciting one here with MOC, and we thought it would be that way. I guess when we went over there January 5th, we got beat by maybe 7, 8, 9 points, something like that. I don't know. But right now we're a 9-point lead. But our boys are going to still have to keep on playing ball here because MOC, they're always tough, and they'll come back after halftime and be right on our guys, I'm sure. So,
well, yeah, this is a big game. Tournament's coming up for the boys too, but you always want to, first of all, you want to finish off your season with a win so that you got a little momentum going into the tournament. Second of all, yeah, we want to get these guys back a little bit after suffering a loss at their place. So it'd be nice to hold on to this lead and get a win and gain a split with MOC, and then also get a win going into the tournaments, gain some momentum.
I talked to, I don't know who it was tonight, and I guess it kind of depends. Like if we win this game, and West Lyon is playing Sheldon, if West Lyon would bump off Sheldon, we could get third place in the conference or tied for third or something. I just don't know how they said it all. But so there's a lot of ifs and ands, and then Sioux Center's playing Boyden Hull, and you never know about that game. Boyden Hull could come out and beat anybody, and so there could be a lot of changes in the third, fourth place here in the conference yet. Yeah,
I have not watched that real close, but I know that we've been in that range, and there's been a little bit of parity this year with this MOC team that we're seeing tonight beat Sioux Center, and then MOC turns around and loses to Boyden Hall, and so there's been a little of that parity around. So yeah, there's a lot of teams there at the top that are. This last game could have some teams move places within the conference. Yeah, there's like the top 6 teams in the conference are. Anybody could beat anybody any night there. I know Rock Valley's up there too, probably in the conversation. Yeah, I bet they are too. That's for sure. So, we sure appreciate it that you came up here and talked with us a little bit here at halftime of the boys' game, and we'll be back here on on Thursday night on the 15th, right? Yep. The boys' tournament starts Thursday, here. Yep. Our boys will play the winner of Central Lyon or Siouxland Christian here. The 8 o'clock game. The first game would be Boyden Hull and Trinity. Yep. Okay. Yep. So anyway, if you want to come back anytime there and talk to us at halftime, and we can talk a little about the boys' game. And I want to thank you tonight. I don't know what happened right before I went on the radio. I got my finger cut pretty bad. I don't know where I cut it, but you said you never had to put a Band-Aid on a radio announcer. But never had to treat a radio guy before. But no, and first for everything. Usually coaches, they usually hit me on the head or something, when I'm reffing. But no. I know you didn't bite my finger or nothing like that. No, so, didn't do that. No. So we appreciate you coming up here, Tyler, and thanks for your time and effort this year in coaching the girls basketball. And I'm sure I appreciate it, and so hopefully the community appreciates your job and work here. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy doing it. I got a great bunch of girls to work with. Yes, you did. It's always tough to say goodbye to seniors, and but we got a good bunch of underclassmen that are coming back next year, and so I look forward to that. Yep, so that's going to be exciting too then to see how some of them turn out and improve over the summer and by next year. So it won't be long. It'll be basketball time again. Yeah, time does fly. It goes fast there. So, best of luck to you, Tyler, and thank you for everything that you've done for the team and everything. So no problem. Thanks, John. Okay. Good night there, Tyler. So we had a nice visit there with Tyler Glanzer as he come and talk there about the last night's game there with the Galen Catholic. And so we appreciate him always coming up here and talking with us here a little bit about the games. And we even got a little talking in here about our boys' game. So we're ready to start here the second half of our boys. And our George Little Rock boys are leading 32-23 here. So MOC will start the second half here with the ball clear across the court here from us.
3-2-2-3.
3-2-2-3, 3-3. That's what it is up there, 3-2-2-3. So here comes MOC on offense here now. To Grotenhuis. Back over there to Jensen. And a
nice
shot
pass
up.
Underneath to DeHaan.
What happened to my pencil? I got it.
Good pass to DeHaan underneath for an easy bucket to start out this half.
Malden with the ball. Josh Hagen to the top of the circle. Malden puts a 3 up and count it right away for Malden. That's Malden's second three-pointer of the night here. Makes it 35-25, a 10-point lead now.
Roman DeYoung takes it to the elbow. Dishing out to Grotenheis, 24-footer, no.
Rebounded in the hands of Malden. Passes over to Nagel. Josh Aiken now the ball quickly ahead in the front court. Oh, that ball got tipped here, so.
Had to be tipped.
By number 11, to Grotenheis.
Yeah, Eli got a hand on it there. 35-25 at 7:04 this time on the third period clock. Pass inside to
Nagel puts a little 6-foot shot, misses everything.
Roman DeYoung collects the weak side rebound. To Grotenheis getting some live instruction here as he dribbles over close to the Dutchman bench. He's going to go to the left side. Passed into DeYoung, gets it back. They're playing back and forth catch. Fortunate to keep the possession. They nearly lost it out of bounds. Now they're going around the right side. Screen from Jansen and a long three from Yeltima, 23-foot deep. Yeltima hounding on defense here.
So here Mustangs with the ball here. Back over to Jumback. Back over to Malden with a three again. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Nagel. Nagel foul.
I think Lucas was fouled as he tried to pass it to Caleb Terhark.
I guess so. That foul is going to be on number 13, DeYoung. His first foul.
Called for his first indeed. 6:11 on the clock, 35-28. Mustangs over Nagel.
Nagel at the free throw line. That's his shot, but he passes off to Jumback. Jumback puts a three up, and it's going to be a foul on Josh Aiken on the rebound. He couldn't help it there. Just kind of bumped into him there. So that's
Roman DeYoung and Josh Aiken collided there during that rebound attempt.
Second foul on Josh Aiken. 35-28 our score. Favor of the Mustang boys.
5:55 third period. Grotenheis pass inside now to Jansen. Dribbles it around. Goes all the way through. Gets a shot high off the glass.
Count the shot. And he got fouled by number...
It's going to be on Lucas, I believe, his third foul.
Really?
Jansen worked his way cleanly through the paint there. Mustangs with rebound to quickly ahead to Jumback.
Jumback puts a little shot up there, a little 4-footer, no good. 35-30.
So quickly ahead. Down to the corner, Jeltima. They'll swing it around the left side. Roman DeYoung calibrates, tries a three. He's on the ground.
Yeah, he kind of
There's a swing around by Jansen, no good again. Jansen off to Grotenheis. Grotenheis out to DeYoung again. DeYoung into the paint and turned away. Good defense by the Mustangs here. Grotenheis will drive to the free throw line. Wide open, hits the jumper. Makes it 35-32.
Grotenheis' first basket of the night here now. Caleb DeHart got the ball just taken away from him there. We didn't know that Grotenheis was behind him.
So here's Eli dribbling around to the right side. The Ultima right wing down to the baseline. Pass underneath to DeHaan. Strong move up, and that's another basket. Makes it a 1-point ball game. Timeout to the Mustangs. Full timeout.
Just had a 10-point lead, and now it's down to 1 point is right.
So 4:37 on the clock. Went from 10 to 1 just that fast. We'll be back right after this.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. WeMoveBins.com on the internet and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com is the destination for anything you need to handle your grain. Looking anywhere else would be in vain. Call Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com.
And we're back live action here. I want to thank Klaus and Diane Nagel, Galen and Deb DeHark, Ryan and Charlotte Klinkenberg, as well as Mark and Amy Haken for bringing you this Siouxland Conference game here. Mustangs with the ball here now. Jumback in our backcourt. Ball got tipped away there by number 3, Mayos, and now
Mayros through the
and
through the traffic, gets it to Van Kalsbeek,
who finishes.
shot up and good.
So that's a 1-point lead here now for MOC, 36-35. So Blake Johnson checking in for Jumback at this time. Kelsbeck free throws no good. And that's going to be a foul on number 33, Jensen, I believe.
Yeah.
Picks
Fouled
up
Malden, who had position. Fouled him from behind.
So Caleb DeHark ready to put the ball in play. 3 team fouls on the Mustangs, 2 on the MOC. Blake Johnson now with the ball. Passes over to Nagel. Nagel, a nice pass to Josh Aiken. And Josh Aiken finishes with 2 points.
It's a fast break basket for the Mustangs.
Mustangs
37-36.
Yep, got a lead by 1 point again.
Mayrose to Jansen. Pass around. Stolen by Caleb Terhark.
No kick
Threads
ball.
the needle.
Caleb
go to the
pass.
right side.
Josh Aiken puts a 3 up and count it.
Badinga.
Josh Aiken with a second 3 of the night here.
40-36.
Josh Aiken can't think about shooting. He just shoots them, and then he makes those threes.
Mayrose dishing the ball. Stolen by the Mustangs. Ahead. Haken runs it down. He's going to fall out.
No
and it
good.
goes off the side of the glass. No good.
But Haken will shoot 2 here in the free throw as he got fouled.
That's on Kyle to Grotenheis, his second. And what a hustle. They chucked it down the field, and he just went running for it.
Yeah.
Tracked it down, got the shot off, but he'll have 2 free throws. First one up and good for Haken. And now Matt Haken checking in for Jaden Malden. So the Haken brothers both into the ball game here. 41-36 on the scoreboard. Make it a miss there, but a rebound to the Mustangs.
And taken
Swipe
away
from behind.
And now Caleb DeHark will pick up a foul there. Ball got taken away from him, and he went after it again and picked up his first foul of the night here.
So MOC Floyd Valley with the takeaway. We're going to have a substitution here right in front of the scorer's bench.
The
scorer's table, I should say.
Yep.
And here's the entry pass into Mayrose. Mayrose ball tipped into the backcourt, and Josh Haken. Look at that. It's going to be MOC ball, but Haken.
Yep, on the floor.
Diving for it.
He touched it last and made it roll out of bounds there.
We're going to have
what do we got? Oh,
a
wet floor here maybe.
Got a little precip from perspiration. We're going to get a towel out there.
So referee's got to clean her up.
You come out here and do it.
Yeah.
Now he's going to rub his shoe on the towel on the floor a little bit. They got it done. We're going to go back to live action. 3:24 on the clock, counting down here. 41-36 our score. Mustangs back to a 5-point lead. Had it up to 10. It was down to 1, and now back to 10. There's a play ahead.
Blake Johnson going all the way and puts it in. Yes! I didn't know if it was going to go first, but count 2 for Blake Johnson.
Behind. Blake steals it. Going to get it in. It's into the Van Kalsbeek off to Roman DeYoung. So deadly from 3, but misses it.
Josh Aiken clears the glass and gets the rebound. Now back over to Nagel. Over to Blake Johnson. Blake Johnson driving the baseline, puts a little floater up and counted for Blake Johnson.
Just
what
a spark calibration, a spark plug indeed.
A spark plug into this game is that Blake Johnson boy.
There's gasoline lit, and he is lighting it with the spark he's injected into this fuel injection system here.
So we got a 9-point lead again here for the Mustang boys, 45-36.
So just a volatile score here. Mustangs had a 10-point lead. It went down to 1. Now that's back to 9, and just moments off the clock here. It was a four minutes last time. Now we're down to 2 minutes and some seconds. It's a 9-point lead again. And a timeout on the floor to MOC's coach Lauren DeYoung wants to talk it over. Say, hey guys, this team is for real.
Yep, that is for sure.
That is for sure and for certain the case tonight here. So 2:41 on the clock when we come back from this timeout. Mustangs with a 45-36 lead And a good one going on here, John. So Yeltama will inbound here across court from us. They're going from our right to left here in this half of play. The entry pass to Eli to Grotenhuis. To Grotenhuis will go around the top of the key to Yeltama. Yeltama inside to Jansen. Pass to
And nobody
Van
touched that.
Kelsbeek. Nobody but the passer, so it'll be Mustang basketball.
Caleb DeHark had to go out in the lunch counter to get that ball. It was out there by the... I think he got a piece of pizza while he come back in.
Ate a piece of pizza quick. We're back to live action, though. I think he was a little bit hungry. He's been working hard out there.
Caleb passes over to Nagel, now way in the cross corner to Blake Johnson. Going to drive the baseline, stops and puts a 10-foot jump shot up and count it for Blake Johnson.
That's a 47-36 score now to Grotenhuis to Yeltama on the right side. Now to the left side, Roman DeYoung. DeYoung skip pass to Yeltama. He'll catch and shoot. No good. The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Mustang basketball. Last touch by the Dutch. Has a nice ring to it.
So Roman DeYoung didn't think that was the right call here, but it will belong to the Mustangs.
So Mustangs will bring it up here. Caleb DeHark to Haken, down to the corner to
jump back.
And they're just so quick with the ball here tonight.
That is true.
They have had to be, because that defense has been fierce.
Josh Haken passes to his brother Matt. Now Matt passes off to Jumback. Jumback puts a three up, no good.
The ball rattles around. Eli to Grotenhuis will take it. Minute 34. He'll pull up at the top of the circle, go to the right side to Yeltama. Get it back and go back to the right to Yeltama again. They're trying to find an open shot. Mustangs defense collapsing too quickly on the outside wing. Yeltama going to drive it in. Swipe from behind from Caleb DeHark.
Caleb DeHark bringing the ball quickly ahead. Josh Haken stops, jumps, and puts a three. That's the way Josh Haken can make a three-pointer. Just catch and shoot. Catch and shoot is right.
Perfect pass from DeHark. Knew where he was going to be. Caught him right in rhythm. Drains it. Blake swiping from behind. Nearly took it away to Grotenhuis. And we're down to 1 minute left here. A little less counting down. Here's to Grotenhuis way at the top of the court here. Clear out to the half-court line almost. To Grotenhuis will take it in. Leaves it in the air, and it lands in the hand of Van Kelsbeek. Now out to the corner. No. Tipped around. It'll be last touch by the Dutch. And Yeltama had to go 6 rows up into the stands to stop his momentum as he tried to save that ball in bounds.
So the Malden boys are checked back in there. Haken checking out, as well as Caleb DeHark getting a little rest here now. So
35.8 left on the clock. So Mustangs will need to pay attention here to this defense. Blake's on the floor. Ball tipped. It's tipped to Jaden Malden. Now
quickly head to Matt Haken. Matt Haken puts it in for 2 points there.
Fast break. So that defensive stand didn't work. Mustangs broke the press and had Matt Haken wide open. Now Mayrose.
Now they're Blake Johnson on the floor again.
They'll go to the corner. Eli to Grotenhuis. No, and Peyton Malden with the rebound.
With a big rebound. Sky high for a rebound there. Ball taken away there. Now
1 second. It's time going to expire.
Yes, that shot will not count if it goes. So after 3 quarters of play, George Little Rock 52, MOC 36.
We'll be back after these messages.
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Call 475-2610 or stop in and see us at our office in George, where you can have all your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
Well, the tail of the third period, Mustangs jumped out to a 10-point lead. It got back to 1, then jumped back to a 9-point lead, and then closed out the period with a strong finish here, now with a 16-point lead at the end of 3.
Yeah, they scored 20 points in that third period, and MOC scored 13.
So that's a nice way to add some cushion to the score.
To start the fourth quarter will be Mustang ball. So that cameraman over there, he's something else, ain't he?
He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Down to the corner, Matt Haken on the low baseline. Peyton Malden wide open for 3. Drops it in as if it was not a thing at all. 55-36.
I think
great way to start the fourth period for the Mustangs.
How come that cameraman keep taking pictures of the cheerleaders?
I think he's got the right idea.
Okay.
Hey, there's a block by Matt Haken. Malden with the
and a
catch,
foul
and
here.
He's fouled. That foul is on
33.
Is it on 3-3?
Yes, I believe it. Jensen. Yes, his second foul.
Second foul. Fourth team foul on each squad here. 7:32. Peyton Malden now working on pressure from Eli to Grotenheis.
Over to Nagel. Now over to Jaden Malden.
Jaden to Peyton around to
Jump
back.
Jump back, bringing around the top of the circle. Peyton Malden puts a 3 up and
got it.
Count it there.
2 in a row for Peyton. Same spot, 58-36. Now a 22-point
lead here for
Volatile,
Mustangs.
just volatile. There's a pass into DeHaan. Had to adjust his shot, but got it to go. Timeout on the floor to MOC Floyd Valley. A 30-second timeout. And I think he's trying to figure out what's happening here to the score.
Yep.
So they're going to calibrate here in the halftime, or the 30-second huddle, rather. I don't know why I think it's halftime, because we've been watching a lot of basketball go by. 7 minutes left in regulation. Mustangs have jumped out to a 58-38 lead.
So MOC has 2 timeouts left, and George Little Rock Mustangs 3 timeouts.
Each team with 4 team fouls. And just 7 minutes left in regulation play here. Mustangs will inbound the ball.
Nagel over to Peyton Malden. Jump back, cross court there to Nagel. Nagel passes back to Jumback. Nope, kind of a bad pass there by Jumback to Nagel. Could not handle it. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Jaden Malden. That's Jaden's second foul tonight, so nobody in the bonus here. Well, he was shooting, they said.
Yep, Eli will take free throws here. DeGrotenheis will work his way to the line. 6:44, and free throws for Eli to Grotenheis. First one's up and good.
Good there.
So Eli lines up for his next ones here. A 5'9" junior. Second one's no good.
Jump back with the rebound. Now over to Jaden Malden, far left side. And going to be a foul on
Jansen. Yeah, Josiah just reached right across the arms of Malden.
That's his third
Got
foul.
called for his third foul.
So each team with 5 team fouls. Jaden Malden driving the baseline, put a shot up, no good. Probably got blocked a little bit. I don't know.
DeHaan got a finger on it and got the
think so.
rebound. DeHaan's going to drive through, got a ball stripped. Saved in by Lucas to Malden. What a play by Lucas. There's kind of a slow ball.
Jump back, puts a shot up, no good there, and that's going to be off of MOC on that rebound. And so Josh Haken checking in as well as Caleb DeHark. Matt Haken setting down as well as Peyton Malden.
Wide open to Jumback.
Jumback got, ooh. Jumback.
Roman DeYoung.
Oh, Jumback's okay. I think he probably hit his knee on the floor. You know, he hurt his knee a little bit here early in the season. And he got tripped up there and hit his knee on the floor, I think, and in a little bit of pain there, Jumback is.
Yeah. A hard landing.
So referee's talking to him. Are you okay there, Jumback, Landon? And Landon said, yep, he's rubbing his knee.
Kyle to Grotenheis in for Roman DeYoung, who committed that second foul. Lucas going to go off the glass. No good. Rebound to Jeltema. Jeltema takes it ahead to Grotenheis. The ball inside to Van Kalsbeek. Last touch by the Mustangs. And it'll be Dutch ball under their own basket. 6:01 to go here in regulation. 58-39. So the Dutch will inbound. Get it into Jeltema. All tipped by Caleb, but it goes into the hands of Grotenheis. Grotenheis back to the corner. Stolen this time,
there, and now
foul
a
by
foul.
Jeltema as Caleb took the ball away. And that's the 7th team foul now on the Dutch. So that'll put Caleb at the line. How did he get that? How did he steal that ball?
The quick hands, I'll tell you that.
His arms must extend farther than they look because he did not look in position at all to make that play.
So Blake Johnson checking in for Jumback. Jumback is still kind of hurting on the knee there when he fell kind of hard. Caleb DeHark's free throws up and good there.
That brings us back to 59-39.
20-point lead. Caleb's free throw no good there. Rebounded by Jensen.
Out to Grotenheis, to Jansen, to Jeltema in the corner, trying an answer from 3. Then Kalsbeek with the putback ran over Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb knocked to the floor, but no call made.
30-second timeout to the Dutch as they bring it to an 18-point ball game. 5:39 on the clock. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Call 475-2610 or stop in and see us at our office in George, where you can have all your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
I want to thank our boys sponsors here for the night here. Klaus and Diane Nagel, Galen and Deb Terhark, Ryan and Charlotte Klinkenberg, and Mark and Amy Haken for sponsoring this final outing here for the Mustangs regular season. The Mustang boys wrap up their season here tonight as they lead now in the fourth period. 5:39 left, 59-41 our score, and it'll be Mustang basketball as we begin. Lucas Nagel will do the inbounding underneath the far baseline. He'll be guarded by Jansen. He can run the baseline. Haken will take the inbounds pass. Haken going around behind his back.
There. Now Haken got the ball taken away from him.
Jansen took it away. Jeltema passed it, threw it away. Threw it away to Van Kalsbeek. They had the ball, but just did not get the deal closed.
So Mustangs with the ball here now. Passed into Josh Aiken. Josh Aiken going to go quickly to the front court there. Jumback getting ready to check back in, so must have his knee back in shape kind of here now. Blake Johnson with the ball. Hollering out some plays here. Blake Johnson passes over to Malden. Malden pass now over to Nagel. Nagel making a move. Nice pass by...
Good play from Blake to Caleb, and underneath he gets it swiped away, but
got foul
called.
So that'll put Caleb at the line to shoot 2.
That foul's on Jeltema. His second
foul, yeah.
Caleb quickly steps up, drains the first one. 60-41, a chance to make it 61-41. Malden checking out.
11 points here for Caleb DeHark so far tonight, and that
second one just a little shy. Jansen going to drive in. Nobody stopped him. He's going to slide through.
But now there's going to be a foul. I suppose that could easily be on Caleb DeHark.
Yep, Caleb's foul there. Second one on the night. 6th team foul, but that's going to be Josiah Jansen at the line to shoot 2 as he was in the process of shooting. First one up, no good off the side of the rim.
Mayro's checking back in for MOC.
Second one no good, and Caleb with a strong box out and rebound.
Quickly ahead to Jumback. Jumback, nice pass from Jumback to Nagel, and Nagel blows a little bunny there. Nice right under the bucket there.
Yeltima on a fast break, slashing in at a 45-degree angle, finishing at the glass, 60-43.
Blake Johnson now, nice, over to Nagel again. Now Nagel takes a dribble, puts the ball up, and count it for Lucas Nagel there.
He let two defenders fly by and finished with a nice layup there. Good job for
Lucas,
Nagel.
yeah, good smart move.
Mayrose, top of the key. It's going to go to the right side to Grotenheis. Play and catch the ball, tipped inside, knocked away.
Mustangs come up with the ball. Nagel now. Nagel going to go all the way. No passes.
Blake,
Blake
underneath.
What a nice little shot by Blake Johnson, but a good pass by Nagel, too, to get it to
Had
Blake.
to reverse layup to get it.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, and that's going to be a foul on
sloppy
Jumback.
basketball, but it'll be a foul on the Mustangs.
Yep, Jumback picks up his second foul.
That's a bailout for the Dutch there. The free throw now coming from Van Kalsbeek. I don't know if he had that ball under control or not, but he works his way to the line and missed the front of a two-shot opportunity. Been a very strong ball player here tonight for the Dutch. Second one up and no good. Rebound tipped.
Last touch by MOC.
Jansen touched it last. The Mustangs will inbound now. 3:54 on the clock. They just have to take care of the basketball here.
Ball over to, here goes Blake Johnson down on the floor again. Somebody run him right over. A nice shot there by Caleb DeHart to put her in for 2 points.
Great court awareness there by Lucas.
To see
Hit
where
him wide
he was.
open. Ball high off the back of the rim, no good. The ultimate put back, no good. Van Kalsbeek on the other side puts it in. Caleb ahead to Lucas. Lucas 3:25.
Double team there. Lucas driving into the free throw lane. Goes all the way into the paint, but he got fouled by number 43.
Yeah, Van Kalsbeek had to take a swipe at it to stop him from an easy layup.
Lucas Nagel at the line now to shoot two. 66-45 our score here in favor of the Mustang boys.
And at this point, it's looking really good for the
Lucas's
Stangs.
Free throw was good.
67-45, 3:20 left on the clock in the fourth period, and Lucas at the line to shoot one more. And rattles off the back of the rim to Jansen.
22-point lead here now for the boys.
Mayrose to the corner to Grotenheis. Hits from three. Fast break three for the Dutch.
Is that Eli?
No, that was Kyle.
Oh, Kyle, okay.
And Haken stuck in the corner, gets it to Jumbeck. Ball tipped over now underneath,
nice
wide
pass
open.
From Nagel to Malden, and Malden finishes with 2 points.
Good fast break there to break the press and end up with a nice layup. This is Eli now to Mayrose. He'll try a three. No, and it's a rebound to Jumbeck weak side.
Here comes Haken, and Haken got fouled, so now Haken will be at the line to shoot two as they're in the double bonus. That's the 10th team foul on MOC.
And that's the fourth foul on Jansen for the Dutch.
Josh Haken shooting 2 free throws here. No good. Rolls in and out there for Josh. Second free throw by Josh is up, and count that one there for Josh
Haken. They cracked the 70 mark here tonight. 70-48 our score now. 2:39 and counting down. Eli top of the key to Mayrose. Now to Jansen. Going to try the free throw. No
Jump
good.
back with the rebound there. Passes outlet pass to Haken. Now over to Nagel. Quickly ahead to Malden. And Malden puts her in.
Layup. 72-48. Jansen to Van Kalsbeek.
And Malden's going to pick up a foul.
There's the late, kind of the secondary break almost from Van Kalsbeek. Makes the basket and the foul on Malden. 3-point play opportunity here for Van Kalsbeek. And free throw up and good.
So things have kind of been going the George Little Rock Mustang boys' way tonight here. So Cole Stave and Carson Stave coming in, as well as Aaron Hayengay. Jumback taking a seat, Nagel taking a seat, Caleb DeHart. So we got Carson and Cole Stave and Aaron Hayengay into the game now, with 2:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Josh Haken bringing the ball on up. Pass it over to Hayengay. Hayengay passes back to Malden. Malden now back over to Hayengay with a three-pointer up and count it. Count it there.
Pure shooter there. Pure shooter, just drained it. In rhythm, good pass from Malden. Here's Andres, I should say. Andres is going to try the lane. He's going to pass it off the leg of the Mustang player. No good. Into the hands of Mayrose. Nice pass underneath. Mayrose
and
hit his man
Cole
wide
Stave
open.
Quickly ahead to Josh Aiken. Now to Aaron Hayengay again. Over to Malden. Kick ball there by number 5, T. Grotenhuis. Kicked the ball, so it belonged to our...
right into the hands of Coach Leuenberger.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to go in for a layup. Leuenberger.
Very alert to catch that kick there.
1:19 to go here in the game.
Pass inside the Stave. So strong. Look at that. Off the glass. Got the good shot.
Good job, but
falls
just
out no good.
Just not fall for Cole Stave.
But what a catch underneath in the low post. Mayrose going left off the screen. They'll try the pass in.
Carson
stolen by Stave.
Yeah, Carson got a hand in there, and Malden come up with the ball then. But thanks to Carson Stave to get that steal.
So Mustangs trying to work it into
Hayengay now with the ball, driving the bend. Hayengay drives all the way, puts a little layup up, but no good there.
Had himself clear for the landing. There's a shot on the way from Grotenhuis. Kyle hits from 3. Time is running out here, 33 seconds. Mustangs in a commanding 75-54 spot here.
29 seconds here. Leuenberger says no shots no more.
No need.
No need. MOC just quit playing defense, too. It's 75-54. So I would say our score 12 seconds here now. And nobody moving on the court at all here. 5 seconds here now. Pretty soon the horn to go off, and that's going to be the ball game here at the Mustangs. 75-54. Mustangs win by 19 points here now. 21 points, right?
Good ball game here for the Mustangs tonight to close out their regular season.
Yes,
Want to tip our hat to the MOC Floyd Valley Dutch. They played a heck of a game and had themselves into the mix here many times, but Mustangs had it going their way tonight and end up with a 75-54 victory. We'll be back right after a momentary break here with our Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch. You'll be feeling really great when you're filling up your plate at Pizza Ranch. 'Cause life tastes better down at Pizza Ranch. It's where life tastes better, so round them up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Well, shooting percentages here tonight. Mustangs shot 45% overall from the field. 5 for 13 outside the paint. 4 for 30 inside the paint. And then 10 for 21 from three-point land. And just overwhelmed the Dutch tonight with a lot of points. Ended up with 7 for 12 from the free throw line and a 58% free throw percentage. Very good outcome here tonight for the Mustangs. They won each quarter of basketball, 15-9, 17-14, 20-13, and 23-18 for an outcome of 75-54 in the aggregate. So our Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game. John, you have that?
I have that, and I'm going to give it to Blake Johnson tonight with all of his hustle tonight. He just impressed me tonight with all of his hustle. He wound up with 11 points and got his hand in a lot of passing lanes, stole the ball, and made something happen for the other guys on the team. So I think Blake Johnson deserves Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game. Jaden Malden wound up with 12 points. Like I said, Blake Johnson with 11, our Pizza Ranch Impact Player. Aaron Hengay had a three-pointer as he come in late in the game. And Peyton Malden, 6 points. Lucas Nagel, 7 points. Josh Aiken had a big night with 17 points. Caleb DeHart, 13 points. Landon Jumback, 3 points. And Matt Haken, 3 points. Josh Aiken led all scorers with 17 as Kyle T. Grotenhuis had 3 points for MOC. Eli T. Grotenhuis, 6 points. Roman DeYoung, 8 points. Trenton DeHaan, 8 points. Josiah Jensen, 9 points. Alex Van Kelsbeck, 11 points. And Austin Yeltema, 7 points. So that's the way we wound up here. 75-54 in favor of the Mustang boys. So this was the last of the Siouxland Conference games here. And tournament start here for the boys now. And that will be played here on Thursday night on February 15th. There's 2 games here. Boyden Hull will play Trinity at 6:30, followed by the George Little Rock. And it depends who wins, Central Lyon or Siouxland Christian. We will play the winner of that game here at 8 o'clock on February 15th at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so we want to tip our hat to the Mustangs. A great way to finish out the season here in the rematch from earlier. Kind of lost that one in a bit of a heartbreak to the Dutchman, and tonight won with a commanding fashion here, 75-54 as time expired. And just a great outcome here tonight for the Mustangs. And as we head into the brackets, it's a great thing to take into the brackets with you, isn't it?
That sure is, yeah. A nice way to win here. And so
I want to find one more time our sponsors for tonight.
Yep. Okay, way in the back page.
Here? For tonight, Klaus and Diane Nagel. I want to thank them, Galen and Deb Terhark, Ryan and Charlotte Klinkenberg, and Mark and Amy Haken. Thank you so much for your game sponsorship here tonight as the Mustangs win it going away 75-54.
Yep. And we've had a lot of good sponsors, too, over this year, and so we want to thank them all, really, for...
thank them all.
Yeah, that's right, for bringing these... possible to be the GLR radio network here now. So what an exciting game here tonight. Exciting to do on the GLR radio. Hope you folks enjoyed it back home if you was listening. And so we'll be back, I guess, the 20th, right? On a Thursday night.
15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
Oh, the 15th. Oh, yes, 15th. I'm ahead of myself here.
And we'll be back on the 20th and the 22nd and the 24th and 29th and all of that.
Oh, all of that. Okay.
No, the 29th won't be till next year. I think that's only 28 in February.
No, the 19th is the next year, 2019.
2019 is next year.
Yeah.
So
you're getting a little confused
Getting
there.
a little ahead of myself there. So
he's getting a little old, the old man there. He's kind of confused. Don't you think, too?
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, a little bit. But has he always been that way?
Thanks for listening.
Oh, he wants the last word again.
Hey,
okay.
I'm going to give you the last word.
Okay, good night, everybody.